stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Dropping back, it's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are. Anymore with Alabama, you just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Tide, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. The receiver grabs it. Refuses to go down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, it's Stockton. That catch is hauled in. 1 down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Grab down the middle, it's Edwards. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hale. Brings her in the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
No problem with the BHC. The lead 14-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They're going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the ground. It's Frazier. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
First down, looking for more now. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to run. It's Frazier.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Tries to get it to the running back. That's reeled in. It's Young. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Quarterback trying to connect here on the in route. But I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
To the air. It's Russell. Looking for his back. Pump over the middle. It's Young. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Now it's second down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to chuck it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The receiver makes the catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. And completion makes it second and short. To throw, it's Stockton. Caught near the sticks. It's Humphries. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score a new first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. Catch made over the middle. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll hand it off. Spinning out of the tackle. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, and I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Third down. This offense could really use it conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Throws it in. It's Williams.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion makes it second and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Thornton. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Looking for a gap. It's Young. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Pop over the middle. It's Edwards. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. But man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
And the QB will try again on second and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown! He broke away and he couldn't catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they go up 18 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Georgia. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last stop was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Pressure is coming. Breaking free at the 35. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Turns it loose downfield. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Man, his defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Back to pass. It's Russell. Finds his man. It's Williams. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. They're easy completions for the quarterback.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looking downfield. It's Russell. And the receiver's got it. Now here he goes. Forced out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. Will be first down and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Alabama. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
The defense is spread.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw. It's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and he very nearly threw a fourth interception today. Going to set up third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He lets it rip. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
Before the end of the quarter. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw. It's Stockton. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Now they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia, 17.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Hale. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside no matter which way he went. They had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run kicks. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get him very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Finds his receiver, that's enough for the 1st down. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Bulldogs are looking to keep this drive going. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Caught by the receiver.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. He hands it off from the gun. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the
came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They try to sneak it for the first.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores. You have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Nice grab. It's Edwards. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that previous play. Working clock with the ground game. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Ball handed off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to...
And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Dogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. An important touchdown when they still trail. Now Kirk could practice the onside kick over and over. Can they execute it right here with a spot in the natty on the line?
National championship. I love that the offense was able to come up with points here, at least give them this chance. But now we just all sit back, hold our breath, and see if this kickoff team has a chance to catch a break and where that ball bounces up into the air to try to recover it.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They pressure him and get him on 4th down. There is a flag, but I think this sack is going to stand. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? To the air, it's Russell. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Leaning on the run game here late. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano a mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, tie.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, I mean, this game was essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The hands Tennessee able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.